So, the world has once again blessed us with another Battle Royale game. Only this one isn't shit. It's actually quite fun. Now, if you played a Battle Royale game before, you'll know how the gist of it works. But if you haven't, it's pretty simple. Firstly, up to 100 players are spawned into a lobby. Then, after a few minutes of beating each other senselessly with pickaxes, you were thrown into the battle bus and begin to fly across the map. At any moment while flying across the map, you were able to jump out of the battle bus. Once you jump out, you begin plummeting towards the ground at high speeds, and you should think quick on where you're going to land. Once you land, then you are tasked with finding a weapon and ammo. Then after that, your goal is simply to stay alive until you're the last man standing.
He got me.
Yes! We won! Pretty simple. Though in practice, it really isn't, and most players end up dying after they touch down. You see, staying alive in this game can be difficult at times. Oh shit! Shit! For starters, the reason so many people die early is because they jump the gun and jump at the beginning when the most players jump. That leads to a clusterfuck of people in one area, which leads to a lot of death at the start. You see, you don't want to jump to a land full of players. You want to find somewhere more secluded, where others won't really go, and at max maybe 1 or 2 people. Got one?
Got one.
Then, you want to find a gun and attempt to take out any players in the area. If you survive, soon a circle will appear. You want to make sure you are inside that circle at all times, because if you aren't, then a mortar will come and slowly, but surely, fuck your day up. It's happening again! The circle will continue to get smaller and smaller, and if you keep inside the circle and play it safe, the herd will eventually thin out and you'll be one of the last alive. Now it really is up to you on how you survive the rest of the game. You could either hunt down other players, continue to keep on the download, or, my personal favorite, become a bushwookie. Now I know what you must be saying. I know how to kill people. I know how to hide. But what is a bushwookie? Well, I am so glad you asked. You see, the bushwookie is the best of both worlds, because you are both hiding and hunting people. You see, to become the bushwookie, it is a simple 5-step plan. Step 1, find a bush. Step 2, get in the bush. Step 3, be the bush. Step 4, kill any motherfucker dumb enough to come near the bush. Step 5, move to a new bush. Now this technique works really well, though a lot of people will call you a cheater, a lowlife. But you know what I say to them? You are someone who is dead, and I'm not. Because you weren't in the bush, but I was. And even if you were in the bush... Oh shit! You ain't in the bush no more. But in all seriousness, this tactic is pretty fun. Especially when you have people walking around you and they have no idea that you're in the bush. Now, you may be asking yourself, but dang, being a bushwookie's cool and all, but can I play this game with my friends? Well, if you've been paying attention to the screen, then yes you can. In Fortnite, you can have a squad of up to 4 players at a time. You can either gather some buddies and make a squad, or matchmake for one. Though, be careful when matchmaking, as you'll be paired with randoms who will most likely do... questionable things. Though playing with randoms can be fun, nothing beats playing this game with your friends.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Look at me. Shine bright like a diamond.
Don't break the supports. I will shoot you. For the safety of the group, I will put you down.
It's only me and you!
Exactly. Cross, people may come. We are in the circle. Look how small that circle is around us. People are going to come here. Do not destroy our only means of cover. Shut up! Guy. Shh.
My grenade launcher ready.
Do not use the grenade launcher! Now, playing with squads can add a very tactical edge to the game. For one, you are no longer only caring about yourself, but now 3 other people. Making sure everyone has weapons, and also making sure everyone knows what they're doing. Though, when you play with randoms, most of them don't have mics and can't communicate, which leads to a usual outcome. Though, if you play it relatively safe and play your cards right, it can lead to some pretty fun games with your squad. Guy. God damn it, Cross, you would have heard him if you weren't singing! Like, I thought I heard footsteps. But I'm like, no, that's just Cross. But maybe I didn't hear it because all I hear is da-na-na-na-na. So, now I've pretty much covered the basics of Fortnite Battle Royale. And to be honest, if you want to learn more about this game, the best way to do it is to play and experience it for yourself. Which you can do at any time because the game is free to play on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 4. The game is also relatively easy to get into and is a more arcadey Battle Royale game compared to PUBG, which can be a bit more difficult to play. So, then in conclusion, if you're trying to get started into the Battle Royale genre and don't know where to start, I definitely think that you should try out Fortnite Battle Royale and see how you like it. And with all that said, my name is Tay from the Zesthub, and I'm gonna go play some more Fortnite.